What's up guys, Erroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video I did want to just go over Mother Cybele. I wanted to do a sort of free-to-play guide. I don't have her fully maxed out, but I wanted to showcase her just in a couple of areas of the game where I think she might be decent at. She's not going to be insane for you, but she's going to be good. Over time, she's going to be a good progression champion, especially for a free-to-play player. You're a low tier, mid-tier player. You know, you're kind of getting better at the game. You're progressing in the game, and she's going to help you through some of the. Definitely, she's going to help you through faction crypts. She's going to help you through some dungeons. She's going to help. So I did get her to level 50 today. I just pulled her, I believe, yesterday or the day before. And I put her in a stun set just because that's probably what you're going to see most lower level players probably going to put her in a stun set. So I did put her in a speed boots. I tried to get her as fast as I could with the gear, the stun set gear that I have. I ended up just taking these gauntlets off of another character. And then I just threw on an accuracy resistance, which I wish this was resistance with speed. That would have been a lot better. I would like to throw on a lot of resistance on her, just in case I wanted to play her in arena. So right now her total stats are 188 speed, 1800 defense. I put her as low as I could with health, because I do want her with some health, but I want her to be targeted. The reason why I want her to be targeted is because she will fully heal the ally with the lowest HP whenever she's killed. Now, I've seen a couple of videos that she's been showcased in where she's hard to kill. Now, in those showcase videos, she had a lot of HP. So you want to keep her HP fairly low, but not too low where she's dying so often that she can't even get her abilities to work or rotate. I'm going to try my best to try to get her to work, but she can be tough in some situations to get to work properly. I think she would be decent in a arena defense team. Offense, not so much. I mean, she could help, but I think she'd be meant more for an arena defense team. I also know she'd be good in faction wars. So, you know, she has really good ratings, over 300 reviews. I don't have her masteries done because I'm just waiting until I get some more gems here. I'd like to get 800 gems and then put the masteries on her would be nice. If not, then I'll just farm, of course, in the keeps to get her masteries. I'll take her into tag team. I'm only in bronze 3, so whatever. I'm gonna take her against. I guess I'll just go against a team that I know is gonna go first. I'll try this resistance team that I have. They're halfway decent, nothing crazy. So the hope is that I'm going to use her basically as a defense type champion in the arena and see if it just works out where she places the revives on deaths. I'm going to slow it down just to see what happens. I know that if they go first, they may kill us. No, okay. Okay, so I died. She just healed Ignatius by 33%, by a full heal, 33,000. And that relic keeper is pretty strong. Now, because I don't have a second reviver, it might be best that I put a second reviver on the team. That's the first time I'm really using her, to be honest with you. I think I might put in, let's see, my Kaden as a reviver. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with my Kaden. And because Caden's pretty tanky, he has the regen set, so if she dies, he can pick her back up. Right, I'm putting on 1 speed, so you guys can see. They went first. Okay, they didn't have a decreased defense. There's no defense down, so we did a health swap. We put the block damage on Ignatius, which is surprising because my Kaden has lower health than Ignatius, I think, unless she healed them. Alright. Caden's actually a really good champion, by the way. I used him to complete my faction crypt. So there's the revive on death and the increased defense. She kind of saved Caden with that. Okay, now he's dead, which stinks because he does. Well, it doesn't stink because he revives. But the thing is that they keep on attacking him because his health is so much lower than everybody else. Hopefully Caden can get a turn, but the issue is he has that 50% heal reduction. Okay. Okay, that was good that Ignatius got the provoke. Okay. And Caden did end up dying this time. There's no more revive on death on him, which kind of stinks. Sepulture Sentinel is really good with that passive ability. Ooh, she almost died. Let's see if she can stun anybody. No stun, but we got a decreased speed there. Alright, so she's going to come back. And she heals everybody, so that's good. So far, in my opinion, her kit's good. I only have her at level 50 though. So you have to keep her with very low HP. Make sure she has as low HP as possible. Maybe put high defense on her, but don't put super high HP. You don't want her not being targeted at all, because that's going to pose some issues for your team. Right, so this time she did die. She fully healed Ignatius. Now the whole point to this girl, Mother Cybele, is to kind of create a stall team. Now this is like a defense team. I'm not clicking on any of these champions for who they should attack or anything. I'm just letting it play out by itself. So obviously, if I was a player playing against this team right now with Mother Cybele, I just wouldn't be targeting Mother Cybele. Or you might need to target Mother Cybele because there's times where you need to target her and kill her right away if she's not fast enough, because you could change her AI. So I didn't change her AI whatsoever in this video. I just left the AI as it is. Personally, it seems like she goes with the swap ability first every time, and I don't want her to do the swap ability first every time. I want her to put the revive on death first, because if she does the swap ability, I mean, she could end up killing our whole team, especially if they have a Madame Ceres. So gotta be careful for that. So we did end up losing a 3-minute and 30-second fight. Obviously, the team wasn't really that strong to begin with anyways. Mother Cybele is not super tanky. And I obviously don't want her to just stay alive the whole time. But let's go ahead and try another team. So she could be good. She could be decent in a stall team. I'm going to try one more team here. So let's see if we can find some spirit affinities. Let me try this team here with these two, the green affinities. So they got defense, but they don't have resistance, it looks like. And I'm going to manual this one and just see if maybe, they're probably going to go first, but I want to go ahead and manual and just see if maybe I can get her to do the revive on death. Maybe it'll help us. I'm going to do 1x speed. Alright, so my Ignatius goes first, counterattack. Now they're going to go. Okay. It's going to go. Alright, so their Rosin's pretty beefy. Alright, so she died. That's actually what I want, right? So I want her to die. My guy goes the battle shout. I haven't done anything yet because we haven't even gotten a turn yet. Now he's gonna die. Ignatius is gonna die. Alright. Nobody is attacking my Caden. This is good, right? Because now I'm gonna go ahead and go in. Honestly, it's gonna auto into it. Oh, why would he do that? Why wouldn't he auto into his ability to reduce their turn meter? That's so silly. Alright, so she heals everybody when she's revived, which is what we want, right? She does resist a decent amount. I don't have very good resist gear on her now, but I want her to get attacked. See that? So she just healed Caden for 45,000. I'm going to manual the bogged down ability since he didn't use it last time. I don't know why he's not using it. Maybe that's why. Maybe the AI knows that Sandlash Survivor was going to put the ally protection. But either way, wait, she has a block damage. She has a block damage on there. Alright, so hopefully, basically this is just gonna, we're just gonna keep going until they attack Kaden. Because my Kaden is in, you want to make your Reviver as tanky as possible, and they're just going to keep trying to pick up Mother Cybele. Now obviously their team's a lot better than mine, but the whole point is to try and see, let's attack him, maybe we can provoke, there we go. The whole point is to try to see like how she, you know, her kit works, her AI. And I'm going to try her in the lead as well. I'll put her in the lead and see how she fares, because she does have that speed aura of 24%. So maybe if I put her in the lead, it might help a little bit more. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch my rosin with her. And I'm going to see if maybe the speed lead helps a little bit. Maybe I go ahead of them. I'm sure their apothecary is pretty quick. Let's see. Alright, 1-time speed. Alright, so their apothecary did beat me there. HP burned everybody. Okay, she did a health swap and put the damage reduction there on him. Okay. But the thing is, she's healing herself when she does that damage reduction. So she did put the revive on death. Okay. So even if my Kaden dies, it's fine. I'm going to put on 2-time speed just for a second, just to see how it goes. Alright, nice job, Ignatius. Alright, we put the decreased speed out with her. Alright, let's put it back to 1-time speed. Let's see what she does. Stun, okay, not bad. Okay. So it looks like this one was a win, so that's good. Decreased speed. See, the decreased speed and the stuns they do come in handy, especially when you're facing faster teams. Let's try this one out. I mean, there's no green affinity. Let's see if Brackus maybe comes up and just smacks. So she's still the speed lead right now. I think I actually might like her as the speed lead a little bit better. Maybe she can just cycle around to her abilities a little bit faster. It really just depends on what you're looking for, honestly. I mean, if you can put her in super high resist and have her in really high speed, awesome. Alright, so she health swapped with Ignatius this time. Got the bog down ability, not bad. Now we got the revive on death with her. So you definitely want to build her fast. That's a given. Who's he going to kill? Okay, so he killed Ignatius, but that's okay. He revives, and then she goes. Alright, she's just going to keep using that A1 until she can get back around. And that's actually okay, because she's going to place those stuns here and there. Alright, let's go ahead and 2-times it the rest of the way. I think this is definitely a win. In Arena, she's not bad. You just can't build her super tanky, or else she'll never die. Honestly, maybe just keeping her at level 50 is fine too. You could build her to 60 and get her accuracy super high or her resistance super high. But as of right now, I'm going to build her to 60 myself personally. I just don't. I think that her kit is really good at this point where, like, I don't think it's necessary for you to book her to 60. I'll probably lose against this team, but I'm going to try it out because this guy has a good teams. And I just want to see, I want to showcase her against really good, like, much better teams, because I want to see how much of a beating she can take. Alright, my rosin goes first. Again, my rosin's a little bit faster than what people feel they're going to go up against. So my team was faster. I was very surprised. I figured they would have been faster. And I think this is going to be a win. So she does get the revive on death, increased defense. Okay. So she's gonna. Oh, she got. The good thing is Ignatius did provoke her, so she couldn't revive. Let's go. I'm just gonna speed through it. Look at, there's another stun. Honestly, I really truly think building her in the stun set might be the best option. Let's try this team here. Alright, so we've got, I mean, obviously we might not beat them by speed, but that's fine. I want to see them go first and see what happens. Because I really want to showcase her dying, showcase her skill set, just to show you guys what I think about her. Obviously, you guys are going to think differently. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh, this person sucks, you know. This champion's trash. So again, she always does her A3 first, and then she does her A2. So that actually wasn't that bad. Maybe I went a little too fast there, but look at that. I mean, we got another win, and even if we died, we would have been picked back up because she's the speed lead. So I really think that she's good at a speed lead. It's one of the reasons why I picked her up. I really like the 24% speed in all battles. So if you're a free-to-play player and you're mid-tier or a lower tier, maybe you're just getting into the end game. Like for me, I'm just getting into the end game. I beat Doom Tower on normal. Starting to work on the rest of my faction crypts. I've done 3 or 4 faction crypts to completion, and I just need to finish the rest. So for me, this is a good champion. For if I was a super whale or end game, maybe you're just gonna vault this champion and you just don't care, which is totally fine. But to those who really want to, progress in the game or beat Knight's Revenant, like I need to beat Knight's Revenant still. I think I have 50 stars so far. I need more. I'll just stick with what I've got here. So let's see how it goes. Looks like we were faster again. I did a health swap. I made Ignatius a little bit beefier here. She gets the health. She puts the revive on death. I mean, she's not that bad. I guess the team comp that I have kind of just works out with her. And they were just too slow because they didn't have a speed lead. I tanky team here, Duchess, and then also this guy right here, Gergo the Augur. Try this team out as well. And I'm just trying out tankier teams that are faster than me, right? So she's kind of a go second champ, but not completely. Because if I can go and I can just get the decrease attack and survive the attacks. Like, look at that. I almost just killed them with that. And then I get to go again. So I'm going to try to kill Duchess. She's dead. Okay. She just died and healed my Madame Ceres, which was clutch, right? Boom, dead. So she can be good in arena. Do you want to try her in some dungeons? Now she does have the red affinity, so I think let's go take a peek at dungeons really quickly. And right now I can do up to Dragon 24. I haven't really been working on my teams for Dragon 25, but I can beat it. I just need to switch up some gear on a champion, and I'll be good to go. But I guess what I'll do is I'll take her into stage 22 and just see if maybe she works. And she does have a speed lead. I could put her in the lead for more speed, but if we die, then I might keep Tyrell as defense. I'm just going to try this out, see how it works, and I'll just full auto it. The only issue is when I get to the dragon, Tyrell's going to use the ability to try to manipulate turn meter on the dragon, and the dragons cannot be turn meter manipulated, so maybe this doesn't work, who knows. I just want to see if she'll help out in dragon at all. I guess the biggest thing is survivability. If I have a reviver like with Seal of the Drakes is going to pick her up. I mean, if anybody dies, they're going to come right back to life. and that is sometimes an issue that you have on these dragon stages, is you get killed by Horden with that double tap hit. Now I don't know if Horden's on every stage or every wave, but Horden tends to literally murk my my KL and wrecks other people. Oh, there he is. So Horden's right there. So let's see if she puts a revive on death and if Horden kills my Tyrell. Now, of course, if Scylla the Drake puts those stuns, and if she puts stuns, then we're not going to have any problems whatsoever with the waves. Whoop, almost got wrecked there. But we did heal up, so that's good. Alright, so 1 minute 45 seconds to the dragon. Let's see how it goes from here. Are we going to get nuked down by his fiery rage breath? Wall of fire, it looks like, right? Or a scorch. Scorch breath. Alright, so I mean, it seems like this is going fine. I mean, obviously with the reviver, and then her placing the revive on death, and then Bad L placing all the heals, of course this is gonna win. Unless for some reason he kills us right here. Let's see if she places the revive on death right now. Revive on death. Perfect. She placed it perfectly. Now, is that going to happen all the time? This could be just a really good RNG run. This is the first time I've run her in Dragon. And we didn't die, so because of the poisons from Bad L and also KL. Alright, so 3 minutes and 30 seconds. My best time ever was 3:24, so not bad. I mean, she's decent here. I wouldn't say she's incredible, but she's decent there with the revives on death. For Ice Golem's peak, I mean, I'd probably... Stage 25, she actually might help me here. I've beaten it a couple times. I don't have any gems, so I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna end up switching her out for I guess I'll take him out. The reason why I kept in Jareg is because he has the decreased attack on the boss, on the Ice Golem, and the minions are a pain, and Ice Golem tends to wipe us out with one hit every slam. Alright, let's try this out. Now the biggest issue here I have is the waves as well. The waves typically take a while on the Ice Golem. They're just very tanky. And like I said, she's helping with the waves because, you know, look at this stuns, and she doesn't even have any masteries. She's level 50. I mean, her kit's working okay. I'm not going to say she's the best champion. She's not the best champion out there. She's a good champion for progression. She's going to help you in dungeons. She's going to help you in Doom Tower content. She's going to help you stay alive. So, if you're a whale, I'm sorry, this might not be the champion for you. She might be confusing, she might be annoying, her kit's a little wanky, she does the wrong move first, I will grant you that, but you can use her in progressing. You know, if you're a free-to-play player, you're coming up in the game, you're mid-tier, you know, you're coming into the end game, you need to use someone for Knights, Revenant, you need to use her for dungeons to keep your team alive for longer, then use her. Use her with a double reviver like this. Because once I get to this boss, the reality is I just want my Bad L to continue to place poison so he can kill the boss. Alright, so I am at the boss, and she's placing the revive on death, which is nice. The only thing I'm concerned about is the revive on death falling off before we actually get killed. She's placing the stuns, she's helping out with that, which is nice. Scylla Drake places stuns as well, which is good. Decrease attack. I'd really like my Tyrell to place a decrease attack on him, or my Madame Ceres, that's fine too. Alright, so we went past the first threshold of the slam, which is good. I guess the biggest thing is watching out for that slam at the end. Now, obviously, see, that's what scares me right there, is the slam. If they're alive, I probably would have died. I probably would have been wiped out right there. So I don't know what the percentages are on this one right here. I'd be surprised if I win this, to be honest with you. But all I did was take out Jareg and put her in, and my hope is that RNG gods are on our side, right? And she ends up placing the revive on death. So there goes again. I just went past the next threshold with the poisons, and I'm wondering if this will be a faster run than my 6:46 time that I had with Jareg. And the thing with Jareg is he had the War Master on, so when he was attacking the boss, he was doing so much damage to him that he was one-shotting us. And plus, Jareg doesn't have the stun set, and he doesn't have an attack all enemies, so the stun set does a lot. Wow, this looks like it's going to be a quicker run. Okay, there's a slam, and I don't die because they're not alive. I'm going to have to go with, I mean, if I were to guess, if I were to run this like 15, 20 times, which I don't have the energy to do it anyways, I'd say maybe this is like a 70% win rate, maybe 80% win rate because of the revive on death. It's over. 624, faster time. HP with accuracy and resistance. I'm gonna chuck these, but yeah, no, she's clearly decent. She has 67k heals. Obviously, Bad L's gonna have way more with all the damage. Tyrell had a lot of damage against the waves because he's gonna knock down the waves. He did have a lot of healage on himself too. Of course, she didn't heal as much because she didn't die, right? So, of course, if she's not dying, then, you know, she's not going to heal your team as much. But it's not, her kit isn't, yes, it's built around her dying, but it's not only about her dying. Like, those block damage actually do a lot. The block damage against waves, it helps your team. So that was Ice Golem. In Spider's Den, maybe if I go with 20, because it's going to go after Red Affinity, and because she has lower health HP than Achak, it might work. So I'm going to try out stage 20. Wow, only one person was... Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do Revive on Death just in case the spiders decide to kill us right away. And reduce the cooldown. Alright, so this time now she's tanking. So it should help us. And then I can just use Achak's move again with the Frost. And then use his move, Battle Shout, so he helps a little bit with tanking. And I wonder if she swaps, block damage goes there. Let's use her A1, but she dies instantly. Okay, so you don't want her to do the swap ability on Spider, I don't think. I think that you want to take away the swap ability on Spider, and just allow her to do the Revive on Death. Strengthen, she'll probably become the target again. Let's see. Nope, she's not. Oh, there we go. So, okay, so it's because he has the Provoke still on some of them. Wow, no stuns at all. We do have the Revive on Death again. I'm going to place that. Turn to Ash again. Let's try to freeze people. Alright, so she might actually die here. Perfect, so she revives. She heals everybody up. So that's actually nice. She might actually be pretty good in Spiders. Spider 20. I might use her in Spider 20 more often for a more consistent run. reduce speed. Okay, she's gonna end up dying again. Maybe I can stun. No stuns. And then he's gonna help out with the battle shout so she doesn't always get targeted. And then he'll place the strength in. Okay, so she died but healed everybody again. I think I got this one. There we go. Okay, so we got the win. It was a little dicey there. I'll keep that one because of the accuracy. But yeah, I mean, in spiders, I would probably say, you know, block off her block swap ability, which does the block damage, and maybe just do her A1 or A2 with the revive on death. And if you have her in a stun set, might be the best for spiders, especially Spider 20 since she can tank. Now, if you're going to do Spider 20 and you want her to be a tank, it might be best that you build her a little bit tankier. So now, because she's only at 32k HP for me, maybe I would, if I wanted to make her a specialist in spiders, I would make her much tankier, put her in the lead for the speed lead, allow your Cold Hearts to go, allow your Royal Guards to go, allow your Achak to go and freeze, or any freeze champions that you have. The other thing I wanted to talk about in regards to Mother Cybele, in my opinion, I do believe that her abilities, right? So you can lock out her skills, of course. I don't have her booked out. I don't have any books, so you know, I'm just showing you what I believe that most free-to-play players are going to go off of. Most of the time, players are going to have a level 50 champion. Sometimes they're going to have a level 60. Of course, it's best to have a level 60 champion because you're going to progress further and faster in the game. Now, this Uncanny Transfer. I do like that she does place a block damage on her team members, her other champions on her team, her companions. But the issue is, it's a block damage for 1 turn. In order for this ability to be good, I do believe it should be a block damage for 2 turns. If it's for 2 turns, it would allow those champions to survive, because once they attack, you know, once they attack 1 time, then it falls off and they die instantly. And you might see it a couple times, you have seen it a couple times in this video. And so yeah, so this move I would change. I do like her revive on death. It being on a 3-turn cooldown is not bad. If it was a 2-turn, that would be insanely good. She would be incredible. But as it stands, she's okay. It's just she's really, really tanky. You don't want to build her super duper tanky depending on where you're going to be using her. So if you're using her in Doom Tower and you're using her for progression, maybe in Doom Tower and in dungeons you want to not build her super tanky, but just tanky enough where she can take a little bit of a hit. But you also want to see her, if you want to actually see her proc this passive, she needs to die. And you need to have another reviver with her. So that's why I don't like that she's so tanky. I do wish that she had a little bit more to her healing mechanic than just this continuous heal. Places the 2 continuous heal buffs for 2 continuous heal buffs on this champion for 1 turn. I mean, it's just healing herself, right? So you could even put her in Relentless gear. That might help a little bit because maybe she'll keep doing the Mask of Dread ability with the decreased speed, but personally I think she might be just best in a stun set. You could use her with a shield set, but then she'd be even more tanky, so you're never going to see her die. And then you have, of course, I think that Relentless, Stun, maybe she does some damage, I'm not sure. I don't think she would do damage, because if you want her to do damage, you have to have her have really high HP, so I don't think she's going to be great as a damage dealer. So my thought is about 220 accuracy for dungeons. If you want to put her in Doom Tower, you want to go 300 to 350 if you're going to do Doom Tower hard. About 250, maybe 275 for Doom Tower normal. And if you wanted to resist things in Doom Tower, I would go with double resistance, so resistance chestplate and resistance banner. Yeah. So I guess my final take is that she's a decent champion. She's not insane, right? But she's good. and you can definitely use her to come up in the game. Guys, if you could take a moment, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribing will really help me out so I can bring you more content like this. Or if there's any other content that you're interested in, please leave it in the comment down below. Thanks for watching. Take care.